Well, hello there, everybody. What is going on? It was slightly late getting on today. I had a malfunction. I'll tell you about it in a second. It wasn't actually me, like myself. I didn't have a malfunction. My brain did when I was uploading stuff to YouTube. Anywho, it's Monday night. Happy Memorial Day, everybody. Hope everybody had a great weekend, got to do things, got to hang out with the family, the friends, all that good stuff. But now it's time to talk figures that happened to show up in the past week we think are going to look great under your lights and in front of your lens. Now, for the replay crew, what have you seen in the past week that you think looks really, really good? Especially for, the whole toy photography thing. We're going to go over some stuff tonight, and what's going to happen here is I'm going to talk about some of the stuff I thought that was cool, get everybody's thoughts, then everybody else is going to fire off stuff that they thought were cool, was cool. Words are see what I mean? Words are tricky. And we go from there. So that's the agenda. Sounds all official and stuff. Anywho, what do we got going on? I see the good Mr. Manson is here. Have you seen the Voltron showing up at Targets? They look great. I may need to get them just for the accessories. My old Matchbox doesn't have the sword or shield. I have not seen the old Voltron showing up at Target. But you know what? I can already see that things are grainy. Let me make a slight lighting adjustment. It was very slight, but it's there. But no, I didn't even know there were new Voltrons showing up. The last Voltron I really heard about was the Blitzway, or the one, I guess, that maybe I paid attention to. Maybe I didn't see some others. I don't know, but that's pretty sweet. Mr. Spencer, hola, sir. Thanks for stopping by, man. Ooh, look, I have shirts hanging up on my stools over there. Let's see. What's up, David? Chat. What's going on, Tragic? Thanks for swinging in. Swinging in? My brain, guys, clearly it's broken at this point. That's all right, though. Let's see. Let's see. Been avoiding Target. They tried to F me out of NECA Kirby. What? Oh, no, you don't do that. Speaking of, and he's a figure we're going to talk about tonight because he blew my mind. He's one of those figures like Duke that makes me feel like my whole life is a lie. That McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse DARKSEID that showed up today. I don't know what to think of it yet, but I will say that's a good-looking DARKSEID. And the reason I thought of that is because you threw in Kirby. Like, I started thinking, you know what would be a fun photo? Is throwing in Darkseid, throwing in Captain America, throwing in a lot of the old Marvel guys, and then throwing in a lot of the New God stuff and all that. Yeah. Anyway, that's why I thought of Darkseid. Also, he is on the agenda to chat about this fine evening. Tragic. I saw Loose Collector's Death Dealer. Let's see, no way will I get it for 350 plus. It looks good. I mean, you can't fault the look. That thing looks incredible. But yeah, 350 plus, that's what we call up there. I'm not sure about that. Now, that said, if I were just throwing money at everything that looked cool that came out, I'd probably throw that money at it because I do think it looks good. But that would also be dependent on me having a whole ton of space. Let's see, 350 is a bit much for a simple fig. It'd be a tough sell for me. Hey, or a single fig. Hey, it is not a single fig. There's also a horsey. There's also a horsey. Horsey. Good Lord, guys. Things are broken. The brain, it died. All right. Ooh, it looks like it's finally working. Sorry, I was having the YouTube trouble I was having was I started uploading a video that was supposed to post just before this started. And I think I accidentally, I started uploading it via my phone. and I think I accidentally closed out the YouTube app, or maybe not even accidentally, just not thinking about it. I closed it out, and suddenly I'm looking at it, and it's not uploading anymore. I've done all the typing, wrote the description, all that stuff. Like, oh no, this isn't happening. But I think we're good now. I think I fixed it, and it'll probably end up posting during the live stream at this point. So, what do I want to grab? Yeah, and I was busy enough doing that stuff where I didn't official shots. So, I think I've got a dark side shot on the desktop, actually. Give me a sec. Let me look here. You know what? I'm going to have to actually pop it open first. Give me another sec. La da da. This is absolutely riveting stuff, isn't it? Okay. Now. All right, folks. Here's the question. What does everyone think of this dark side? Now, I'm not the big McFarlane Toys guy. In fact, the only McFarlane Toys anything I have in my collection, if you don't count my San Francisco 49ers from years ago for his sports picks, is a Batman I bought because I thought he might be cool, and I've been trying to sell him ever since, and it's just not happening. So I don't have DC Multiverse really. I saw this, and I thought, you know, it doesn't have articulation. But does Darkseid need articulation? And I mean, I don't mean like none. He's got some, but I don't know what to think of this. The wired cape, when I posted a short about it earlier. So he's got a wired cape. What I've identified are two other hands, and he's got just the normal Darkseid head as well. And yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted. He feels like one of those that if I walk into a store and he's there, I'll get him. But maybe I don't pre-order. I'm just not sure. I really like the Beast Kingdom Darkseid. I thought that was cool. But this one has a lot more of that classic flair. The Beast Kingdom one, I think, was more New 52. Mr. Metzen. I get McFarlane large format figures. The Snyder Cut Darkseid is awesome. Ooh, I'm not sure if I ever saw that. Like I saw when it was announced and I saw pictures. I'm not sure that I ever saw it in person. Let's see, this looks perfect for me. Yeah, see, that's where I'm stuck. He looks really good. But if I get him, I still call myself a figure snob. These are important titles to me. I'm full of crap. If I think he's cool, I'll grab him. Mr. Spencer, I'm tempted by him. I'll keep an eye out for a sale. All right, now I'm going to say this. When it comes to this Darkseid, I have to say, I don't know that this one ends up on sale. I think he's kind of definitive. So I'm not sure. I don't know. Like, he's one that I would be worried about not jumping on. Like, I'm looking at all the crazy comic Mafex stuff that's coming out really soon. And I'm trying to be like, okay, what do I absolutely need to get out of these and just let the others pass by until they end up on Amazon for cheaper? Bane, Nightfall Batman, Captain America. I think those are the ones that I need to go nuts for. But anyway, that's Mafex. We're talking multiverse. And I think this is another one of those figures that we're going to need to make a decision on and go for it. Harry looks great with a wired cape. I know. I'm stuck. And that's probably his figures to have a ball peg waist, right? Harry, sale for me too. I'm telling you, I don't think so, guys. I don't think so. I think Darkseid goes. Most figures, I would say yes. I'm trying to get over FOMO so I can make sure I don't get in too far. Too late, but I can try. Now that I understand, Mr. Spencer. I get that for sure. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those, I guess I'm on the fence enough where it doesn't feel must have, but I know that down the line, he's as close to finish as it gets. I mean, the Mezco one was pretty cool, but it sounds like that thing was pretty fragile as well. So I don't know. I don't know what to do here. And what's mega figures go for? Is it 40 or 50 bucks right now at Target? I mean, I have a Walmart that's just a few miles away, but I never swing by to check it out. But yeah, he looks really good. I'm tempted. Then you know what I can do? We can find the other picture. I shared this, reposted on my X instead of retweeted on my Twitter. I'm so confused by verbiage these days. So I'll grab that, and then I'll also grab. Did everybody see NECA's Vincent Price today? Because I thought that was pretty sweet. I mean, that was incredible. And I don't know my horror at all, but I know Vincent Price. So I saw that and I'm going, holy crap. NECA's just killing it with the likenesses. If their articulation were top notch, man, I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know what we'd do. What could we do? We could do nothing. All right, I've got DARKSEID. This is me just improving, I suppose. All right, let's crack that other DARKSEID open. Just so everybody gets another look at this guy. Show me StreamYard. All right. There. Well, that didn't help. Geez, Dave, learn how to do things. Here we go. Here's the other shot of DARKSEID that really shows off that wired cape. And I think it's even shiny. Like, that's cool. I gotta give it to McFarlane on this one. And the proportions don't look all out of whack. His legs might be a little long, but I think that looks like a solid DARKSEID. So I don't know what to do here. It's like when I made the shorts, I was basically saying the same thing. Guys, I have no idea. I'm totally lost. Ooh, got my first Mezco fig coming tomorrow. Destro was on sale through. Oh, nice. I think Harry might have told me about that. I don't know. I'm just not. Maybe it was somebody else. But yeah, Destro, he looks awesome. Like Mezco is king of GI Joes. The only things I've noticed that I haven't been 100% on board with is Roadblock. I feel like Mitar and Snake Eyes should be a little shorter. But other than that, that line looks like it's just killer. I can't wait to see what you do with that Destro, man. I think you're going to have a blast with him. He's one of those that just looks perfect. Let's see. Yeah, I was blown away by that Vincent Price. Like, it was weird how much I was just probably looking at that image for 5 minutes. Did you mean Christopher Lee, Dracula? I meant, let's see, Christopher Lee was last week. We talked about him. But no, like, they've actually got a Vincent Price figure now. I'll see. I've got him on my Twitter page as well. So, I'm sorry, my X page. I'll go grab that in just a sec. DARKSEID does have a dad bod, Rec Ship, but DARKSEID should have a dad bod. I've never thought of him as being this ultra muscular looking thing. He just looks like a brick house. All right, let me get out of here. Let me go grab those. Go grab those pictures of. I keep wanting to say Vinny just to say Vinny, but that just seems wildly disrespectful when it comes to Vincent Price. Normally, I don't care. I'm going to say Vincent 1. We'll save as we go. And then we're also later going to find more pics. Preternia had a shot of the Ghost in the Shell character that I know nothing about. But when I talked about her, they hadn't really put up a bunch of information about her accessories. They put up some, but I think the Japanese, and the only reason I'm saying this is because so many Japanese companies don't even list them anymore. I think that they don't even consider extra hands accessories. They're just a given. Because when Preternia showed that picture, I was going, holy crap, there's a ton of hands. And when they did the photography for the solicitation, it looked like there was only like one extra hand. It was craziness. All right. I grabbed all the Vincent Prices. Now I'm just going to go, we're going to shut DARKSEID down here. And see. Open these in the old preview. And here we go. Just in case people didn't see Vincent Price here, I'm thinking it looks good, guys. And look at all this stuff. I mean, we know NECA is going to give you a bunch of stuff, but you know what's kind of exciting there, and this is terrible, but he's going to be able to smoke a little bit. That's an accessory I could use for Wolverine. And there's stuff here that I don't know, because again, I don't know my horror. But he's got a skull. He's got a raven, it looks like. There's a cat chilling. I have no idea what's going on with the arm here. It looks like an extra, like the lower part of your arm. I don't know. And then just all kinds of other craziness here. He's got even, what are these, ascots? Like he can totally change that. I guess not ascots. It's just changing out his shirt, basically, for different ties. Like, that's just really cool. And Blainer Things was the person that posted about it on Twitter that I saw, or X, and he got to design it. And I think he did a great job. Harry, Darkside? What's a big boy? He's beefy. Mr. Spencer agreed. I don't think Vincent Price is a Vinny. Most of the time I don't care, but this time I was just like, I just can't. Even when I was naming the files real quick so I could just open them, I put Vincent in there. I want Peter Cushing Van Helsing goes with Christopher Lee Dracula. They might do it, man. They've been on a tear lately. But yeah, I mean, when I saw this, I was blown away. I thought that this is incredible. We go back and we can go through a few more of the pictures of this guy. And these were both, DARKSEID and Vincent Price were both just shown off today. Companies are like, oh, Memorial Day? No problem. That's not great. That's pretty good. Look at that. Older Vincent Price. Skull. I wonder, who comes with the chair? Or is that just something NECA threw in? That chair would be perfect for a lot of things. Yeah, I think Blaine crushed on the design here. It's an absolutely gorgeous figure. But I don't know what else to say about that. So I'll tell you what. I can just say that that Christopher Lee Dracula looks incredible, and that Vincent Price looks incredible. And I will be happy to add them both to the old collection. Why? Because I can. All right. Now I'm going to head down to, I know that Preternia posted this somewhere. It might take a bit. Preternia posts quite a bit. What I'm looking for right now is the image of the Ghost in the Shell character. I can't even remember her name. Sorry, guys. Sorry. And I'm not sure that most care as much as I do, because I thought this was ridiculously cool. She's from Haya Toys. And come on now. Come on. What can I say? Preternia posts a lot. Talk amongst yourselves, you know, no big whoop. Discuss how the sandwich is neither sand nor a witch. Discuss. Yeah, now I'm just going with old SNL. Speaking of, that's how I finished tonight's video that's uploading right now. If anybody remembers Dana Carvey's Grumpy Old Man, I basically did that voice for the part where at the end where all the stuff for all the links shows up. Yeah, that was me doing things, saying things. Wait a second. Wait a second. Okay, hold on. I was looking for that, but guys, there's other pictures of Darkseid out there. Hold on. Let me get one more shot of Darkseid in. Call this 03. Then I'll have to find this picture again. Now you guys have the super close-up. We'll call this. Oh, come on. I'm talking myself into Darkseid. I hate when that happens. Oh my. Okay, here we go. All the dark sides that I could find, all those images. Should be. Here we go. All right. I love doing this on the fly. I don't. I much prefer to be prepared. Okay. I gotta stop doing that to you guys. All right, here we go with a few more pictures of Darkseid that I came across while I was digging through Preternia's site. By the way, if you guys aren't following Preternia, you definitely should be following Preternia. I've got them on X and Instagram, I think. But check this out. I was saying the legs looked a little long. I'm not sure. I think the legs might be just about perfect. That looks great. That Darkseid looks really good. Dang it. And then here's this shot. See that? That's what I'm saying, man. I don't think the legs are all that funky. And that is a ball peg waist, it looks like, from this picture. Ball jointed head, possibly, too. Man. Toddy Mac always, he surprises me. Makatu, yes, that one, maybe. I'm trying to remember. I think that's right. I had to try and pronounce the name about a zillion times before I did the short about her. It's been a minute since I've seen Ghost in the Shell. She looks like a great figure, and when I saw all the stuff that she comes with, I was pretty blown away. I have to say, when it comes to the major Kusanagi, buy it right away. Her figures go fast and expensive fast. You know what? Harry had said that earlier, too. I saw a message from him there. I think it was the YouTube comments, actually. So, yeah, if you're into her, you'd better grab her. I think she looks good, but I'm not sure I'm not so much into the figure or into the character just because I don't know my Ghost in the Shell. But I gotta find that picture. That's driving me crazy. Today is making Rippaverse. Oh, I'm sorry. Toddy is making Rippaverse statues now for Yera and possibly articulated figures. Yera, I'm assuming, is Rippaverse. I have not gotten into the Rippaverse. I need to get more into comics, I've realized. Like, we've talked multiple times about the Energon universe, and I still haven't picked anything up from that. I guess what my money, I tend to concentrate on figures. Let's see, love Major Kusanagi. All right. I can take a hint, you jackals. Let's see what I can find here. I know that I saw it on Fraternia. That's why I'm going nuts that I didn't share it on my own page just because I thought it was so cool. Oh, wait, we're close. See one image. Here it is. Ha ha. I think I can just share this screen. Let's try that. My cup is loud, ladies and gentlemen. Have you noticed that my cup is loud? The mom just got a hold of me and said, your cup is loud. All right, folks, here we go. This, I'm assuming, is Matoku Kusanagi. Haha! I cheated because Fraternia had that in the description. But yeah, when I was reading about her, it didn't say anything about extra heads. It didn't say anything about extra hands. All I could find via the solicitation pictures they showed was one extra hand. Didn't know anything else, but she comes loaded. And the Hiya Toys Rambo, I mean, you guys have told me that thing's getting all kinds of praise. So I am curious about this. Who all is in? Any of you guys going to pick her up? Ah, pushing the buttons. Oh, no. It's giving me the whole delay again. All right, hang on. Here we go. Whew. Computer's being a pain. All right, let's see. She's one of the best sci-fi characters, in my opinion. All right, so what you're saying is I need to watch Ghost in the Shell. I've heard of Ghost in the Shell. I've just seen it. But I just love the loadout she comes with. She's loaded with the loadout. Sometimes I just need to stop while I'm ahead. All right. Woo. Looks like I might be behind on the comments. Come on, computer. Once in a while, it gets weird. Ghost in the Shell is free on YouTube, or at least it was. Huh. Is it a series or is it a movie? I'm trying to catch up, guys. The computer's actually decided, yeah, I don't really want to do much right now. So I'm trying to hit all the buttons on the chat. Ghost in the Shell 96 movie was great, but standalone complex series was even better. Oh, man. Okay, so when we're talking YouTube, or anywhere online or streaming, where can we find these things? Is YouTube the movie? Is it the series? Does Netflix have one or the other? I don't even have a lot of that. Let's see, I've got Disney Plus, I've got Netflix, and I've got Amazon Prime. I generally figure if it's anime, Netflix has me covered. Mr. Spencer, let's see, I have the DVD of the original movie and also saw it in the theater back when it had its brief release NECA standalone complex. Oh, man. Guys, if this is really one of the coolest characters ever and you're going to send me down a Ghost in the Shell rabbit hole, I don't even know what I'm going to do. It's just going to be anger. It's all anger. It's not all anger. Look, I was gentle when I set the cup down that time. All right. Come on, community. Dang, that is awesome. Might have to save for this one. Yeah, she just looks cool. Like she's just one of those figures that looks cool. She doesn't look hilarious. She just looks like pair her with that gun girl that we looked at. What was that, last week or the week before? And suddenly you've got two characters that no one else on your shelf even wants to mess with. Just because of the look. I have the SAC on Blu-ray. Whatever complex, right? I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'll learn. Truly, I am a bad nerd. Jeez. Now the chat's just going all over the place, guys. I'm trying to catch up. Hang on. At least you know I've done this before, so you know this part isn't complete incompetence or ignorance or just me being derp. See, pricey, but likely worth it. I'll have to see how much I have available. This and DARKSEID, man. You got to really think now. I keyed. There is a lot to think about, though, and there's so many figures coming out that are going to look phenomenal when it comes to photography. They're just going to do so much. There's so much expression with so many hands. The fact that Buddy Mac is making a DARKSEID with an extra head and hands and a wired cape is blowing my mind. I'm confused almost. And it looks good. Like, it really looks good. I just had 2 car repairs, so I'm a bit like, oh, yeah, that sucks. And car repairs are always nice enough to sneak up when you really want them to happen, right? Wow. We're getting there, kind of. I'm pre-ordering. I figured you might, Harry. All right, guys. So the chat's going slow. So what I'm going to do is you're going to see something crazy. I'm going to have to bust them out, and I'm just going to read through instead of popping them all open. So listen up. All right, Mr. Madsen. I have everything Ghost in the Shell on physical media. The original DVDs come in steel boxes and come with figure parts. I have all kinds of minifigures. That's awesome. I didn't know that they were that hardcore. Let's see. Mr. Spencer said, sweet. Harry, movies and multiple series. Harry, the latest series is on Netflix. Jericho Savage, salute, gentlemen. And special salute to our servicemen. That's fair. Thanks for bringing it up, man. I appreciate that. I'm so in love with the Hiya Toys Rambo. I'll also be getting their Ghost in the Shell figure. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm hearing so much good stuff about that Rambo that I figure people are going to go a little crazy. Let's see. Arise and New Movie were okay, and they're sort of a part of SAC. The 96 movie is followed by Innocence movie. Huh. All right, I'm going to have to. So there's a lot with Ghost in the Shell. It's not like it was just a movie and a series. There's multiple things going on. Great. I'm host. 2 separate timelines. Okay, that's where they get you. That's where they get you. So tell me, is there a preferred timeline, or do I have to get involved with both? That would make me spend more time, obviously. Harry, don't leave out manga. Really good. Oh, there's manga also. You guys are hosing me. Okay, we're going to start back with that last comment and see if maybe now things are going to pick up speed-wise a little bit on the old chat. That's right, the glasses are with me in case of emergency. Mr. Spencer, there was a video game, but it was kind of tangentially related, but fun. I still feel like I said that word wrong, but I also think I said it right. It's all kinds of confused. You guys are going to make me Ghost in the Shell fan, and then I'm going to be upset because I'm just going to buy more stuff. You're basically enabling me, and I don't need help being enabled. Man, all right, there we go. We have comments again. We just need a little more speed. See, seems you were caught up. Yeah, I'm going to have to, I assume that I can get online and I can find a Ghost in the Shell timeline somewhere. Ooh, I am caught up. Go me. I did okay. Oh, wait. Mr. Matson, I've been labeled an enabler. I'm sure you have. But yeah, I think people have tried to hit me with that, but nah. I just, never mind. I can't even say and do like Robo shtick. So Robo will get on and he'll say, I'm just talking about toys, I'm not trying to enable anything. But we all know by just sitting here talking about this stuff that all of us are going, that's pretty cool. I never really considered getting that before. But now that I see it and I see all the things that are going on with everything, maybe I'll consider adding it to the collection. Maybe my figures need that. I'm going to stop now. But you know what I'm saying? Basically, anybody that does this is kind of enabling. So what I'm saying is, I'm bad people. Harry, the movie series have a lot of politics and philosophy. I like words. I like philosophy. I like politics in a general sense. So I probably would enjoy it, actually. And when I say in a general sense, I'd rather just not get into talking about the individuals that do all the stuff, I like them as systems, like the different styles of government and stuff like that. And philosophy is just fun. Yeah, she looks good. There's a lot. I feel like there's quite a bit left because I've been so trying to fly through today, trying to get things done, that I've probably missed stuff. So, guys, help me out. In the past week, have you seen something that you're like, okay, that's just sweet, that we haven't talked about yet tonight? Because I think the computer's having trouble with StreamYard. I should be able to get online and grab any images if you see something and you think, no, we got to talk about this. It's not American politics, it's global politics and Japanese politics. That's okay. Like I say, I'm all about the different political system things. I'd be good with that. And I don't even mind American politics as long as you keep the characters in it. I understand it a bit, and it's a lot of fun to try and theorize what's going on. Yeah, sometimes. Oh, good call, Mr. Spencer. Gotta find him. That's Loose Collector, right? And Executive Replicas. Let's see here. Rocketeer and Betty. I can't remember the dog's name. I'm just gonna type Bulldog in the search here. There we go. That was easy. Loose Collector. Boom shakalaka. Open, open, open. As soon as this gets open, I'll share the screen. I actually was looking at this quite a bit and don't know why I totally forgot about it. I was trying to figure out what the makeup of the waist joint was. And it might not matter because of the plastic that they use above the waist since it's hanging down over his belt. Oh, shoot. Every time I hit TNI, my computer tries, so we're going to get out of here. Let's see. Da 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 da. Hold on, I didn't do it. Sorry, guys, that was not me. It just kind of kicked me off. I'm alive, I swear. All right, let's try and get fancy. See if I can pull up the Rocketeer here. All right, let's see if Loose Collector. Yeah, they don't really blow up the images. But that's all right. That's what I'm wondering about the waist a little bit. But like I say, part goes over the front of the belt. So maybe it doesn't matter. It looks like it's got a bit of a diaphragm joint going on. Executive Replicas, yes. Butch, got it, got it. All right, it was a must for me. I don't have the Rocketeer thing that a lot of people do, and I saw the movie. I thought it was really cool, but I just don't have that nostalgia. It's a great looking figure, though. No, 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 no. I mean, it did crash, but I got it back. He kicked himself out of his own stream. Come on now. No, honestly, that time, I think it really was StreamYard just saying, yeah, I'm done now. I'm taking a break. But everything's worked a little faster since it did it. Has to be, let's see, the Betty Page set for me. That one, I do remember that. That's insane how much that character looks like Betty Page. Obviously, I'm going to assume she was just completely modeled after Betty Page. Let's see. Oh, good. So I told you about that video that was loading. It's loaded but right now because I wasn't able to put up the thumbnail during the stream. It's just a big picture of me right now. Okay, so the pack looks sweet. I do enjoy Butch. I think Butch looks really cool. And that looks like a perfect bulldog. I mean, obviously it's a slug of a figure, but how much articulation are you going to get out of a bulldog? Now, what's going on here? Does he throw this so Butch can go get it? Because that's what I thought about was fetch. And I don't know the Rocketeer enough to know that. I like the Betty, but puppy! I understand. I do. That's what I want to know. Is he throwing that because of puppy? That's a great looking head sculpt too. Is this? It's kind of. He looks kind of comic-y, but Butch looks totally realistic. Yeah, I think you're right, John. I think this thing looks really good as well. I'm telling you, if I could just throw everything and everything that was cool, I'd be hosed. I'd have stuff showing up here every day. Or a warehouse, because I probably have to get a warehouse in order to do it all. Harry, Dave Stevens was friends with Betty. Is Dave Stevens the guy that actually wrote The Rocketeer? Because that would be really cool. Or came up with the character. I always get a little lost with that when we talk about Stan Lee and Jack Kirby about who came up with what characters and all that stuff. So, I'm always kind of trying to be careful with that for whatever reason. But I mean, if he wrote the character and drew it, boom, totally his. But yeah, it does look good. I mean, everything, we are absolutely spoiled for just cool figures. This Rocketeer looks incredible. That Ghost in the Shell figure looks incredible. The Major, as you guys keep calling her, since I don't know what I'm talking about. The Darkseid looks ridiculously good. Vincent Price looks incredible. There's too much. It's a good problem, but it's a problem. See, he created, wrote, and drew the series. Wow. Okay. Then Dave Stevens is basically the man. So all right, I don't know. I know the movie came out in, what was it, the early 90s, I think. Did it start as a comic book? And if so, when was that? Like, how long ago was that Rocketeer comic? Just curious. I'm trying to piece it all together because it feels like, for me, because I didn't know about the Rocketeer, it felt like it just came out for a 1990s movie. But obviously, if somebody knew Betty Page, this might have been a little bit before that. Although I don't know when is Betty Page still alive? She was a 50s pinup model, right? So probably not. But I don't know. There's too many unanswered questions I have. And Betty Page is like pop culture. Like, I should know about Betty Page. I can pick her out of a lineup, but that's about it. Totally lost with the Betty Page thing. Terrible nerd. Terrible nerd. Yeah, so much looks good. I mean, guys, I can't wait. Like, everybody's going to end up taking pictures of this stuff. And I can't wait to see them. They're just too cool. Whew, we have stuff. Mr. Spencer, 1982 for comic, 91 for movie. Okay, so the comic happened later than I thought. For whatever reason, I guess I was assuming that the comic would have started then in like the 50s or 60s. That's not that old, though. Let's see. Heck, if it's old pulp comics like The Shadow during that timeline. Okay. That was way back, though, wasn't it? Like the shadow was 30s or 40s, something like that. Maybe 50s. I'm showing extreme ignorance right now. See, 82, the first issues come out or came out. Wow. So it's been, I mean, it's a little older than the Turtles, but not much. Betty Page died in 2008. Thank you, John. I appreciate it. I mean, I guess, well, that sounded horrible, actually, the way I said that, but thanks for letting me know because I was trying to figure it out. But I mean, if the comic was created in 81 and she died in 2008, well, I'm sure they had plenty of conversations. 81, 82, and 2008 is when she passed. Thank you, Harry. Yeah, like I feel like I should know way more about pop culture considering I do this stuff, but apparently I am I am in need of much education. And you're right, Shadow was 1930. Okay. Shadow was kind of precursor to Batman. Batman was 39, right? Let's see, The Rocketeer was an homage to 30s and 40s pulp heroes, but didn't come out until 82. Okay, got it, got it. So he should, so the character would exist at the time of the Shadow and all that, like we're talking about. That would be a weird crossover. Like suddenly you have like the Justice League goes back to the 30s and comes in contact with the Shadow and the Rocketeer, all those pulp guys. I say all those pulp guys. I think I just named both the ones that I know, even though one is technically a pulp guy. Was the Phantom pulp? I'm all over the place at this point. The Shadow was inspiration for Batman. That's what I was thinking. You sure it wasn't the Gray Ghost? Animated. Harry, Dave, you don't have to know everything. We can all contribute. I appreciate it, Harry. I still feel like there's a lot more blind spots I have than I should have, though. But I am very grateful for you guys coming in here and being able to contribute to it all. All right. Well, I'd say that's about it from what everybody's come up with. So I think we're going to call this so I can go upload that thumbnail and not just have a picture of me hanging out there. So everybody, as always, thanks a ton for stopping by, hanging out. It was a blast, and I appreciate it. We'll see. Hold on. We got one more from Mr. Spencer. Not something we can order, but did you see the pictures of Ace from Ramen Toys with the tank? Uh-oh. I was getting ready to go, but now Ace with a tank. Are you saying like Ace with an actual tank? Like just standing next to a tank? Darth, did you review new promo pics for new SHF figures, Star Wars? Darth, we talked about those. We talked about the Star Wars guys a few weeks ago, so I didn't really break out the new promo pics for them. So no, we did not talk about those, but perhaps next time, because I do loves me my Star Wars. I do loves me that Darth Vader, by the way. That Vader and that Stormtrooper and the 3PO and R2. Dang, guys, I was ready to run away. Let's see. Age test. Who got the Betty Pages mag? Not it. Like I said, I could pick her out of a lineup, but that's about it, though. No, what looks like 1/12 scale tank. Oh. Does that mean Ace is going to come out with a tank? He better not come out with a tank before he comes out with the Musk. Let's see, like Robert E. Howard, Sword and Sorcery with some inspiration for Lord of the Rings and the whole genre. Huh. Robert E. Howard, huh? I mean, I figure a lot of stuff is inspired by a whole lot of other stuff. All right. So John, if I go to the Instagram page for Ramen Toys, is that where I'm going to find the picture? Let's see here. Don't mind me. I'm just sitting here typing away, pushing buttons, making things happen. Don't know what things those are. All right. Oh, wait. I keep hitting explore when I need to hit search. All right. Oh. Oh, geez. All right, guys. Hang on. We're going to call these up. Don't go anywhere just yet. Stop screen. I'm going to back off so you're not frightened. Share screen. All right, we've got a render, it looks like, of this tank on the Ramen Toys Instagram page. And we've got a bridge layer. I think I saw the bridge layer at some point. Oh, man, that's pretty cool. So he's trying to go a little bit G.I. Joe style, it looks like. Oh, he's trying to go a lot more than a little bit G.I. Joe style once the Wolverine gets busted out. That is sweet. How did I miss this? John, thank you for bringing this up. All right, hold on. Did I show? Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to sit over here a minute. This thing is sweet. Let's see. I think it was the Twitters. Oh, crud. Of course it was the Twitters. Still, I do enjoy this. I'll head over to the Twitters here in a minute. Let's see. Vern Rant shared it about 3 hours ago. It looks like they're screen caps from a vid. Ooh. Vern Rant. I think he's Oakhurst Studios too, right? Let's see. Just sent you one of the pics from Twitter. All right, cool beans. I'll go grab that. Roy, what do you need? Get one more comment in here. I got my CAG set and it works well. Oh, you know what I was doing, Mr. Messon? I was on eBay the other day seeing if I could find a CAG set. I still don't have that Batmobile, but if I can't get a CAG set, and I don't know that Ace is going to make anymore, so I was curious about just what the pricing out for those is right now. All right, hang on. I'm going to go back to my IG. We're going to find that in messages. Clearly, I need to get in my messages a bit more. And now we're clicking. All right, let's make sure this is popping up for you guys. There it is. That's a serious tank. Holy crap. Yep. Ace is pretty much going after the Joe market. Wow. You could go desert camo, go with a mauler, or just tan, I guess. Oh, wow. They do great work, man. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say that. I don't have anything that's ramen, but I've not heard bad things about the product. Yeah, that does look good. Thanks for showing those, John. Mr. Matson, did you see my Stanley Kirby photos? Oh man, and I just closed out Instagram. I will go back. I will go back and look at those a little later as soon as this is up, and I'll send you a message. Let's see that. It does. That's the danger when you've got a long barrel. Let's see, Ace is crazy in all the good ways. I love watching Ace on the live streams. Like when he does one of those, he just seems to be pretty matter of fact, but he's having fun at the same time. See, waiting on Ramen Racer. I'm excited for it. You know what? Let's go back. I said I'd go. I said, I'll hold off and look at Instagram here in a minute, but I'll just go back right now. That sounds like the right way to go. The right thing to do, the right buttons to push. Hitting messages now. All right, what have we here? All right, hang on. This one's quality. They're probably all quality. This comes to us from Mr. Matson. I love people are having so much fun with that Kirby figure, and I still haven't seen him. Gotta find Kirby. That's fun stuff. Oh, that's cool. Man, and they are pretty much the right heights. I mean, obviously, stylistically, they're different. But, yep. I mean, I needed Kirby anyway, but the fact that these pictures, that they're so close like this, that's awesome. That is awesome. Mr. Spencer, I managed to find him on eBay after my pre-order was canceled. Oh, that sucks. I hate that. I was going through X today, and somebody was talking about how their Merman got canceled. I think Merman was Walmart, but I'm not sure. I'm assuming. I mean, I think the only place that's had Kirby available so far is Target, right? Like the only newer Turtles figure I've seen at Target is Baxter Stockman. And to be honest, he looked really good, but because of his waist, I got Scarlet instead. And I do like Scarlet. I even, don't tell anybody, I even like Duke, the figure, not the character. There's always an important distinction to make there. I think Kirby is a Target exclusive for now. Okay, I know that they were gonna start them that way, but then they were gonna be kind of general release for the Mirage line. The one figure that they haven't done that with yet that's driving me crazy is, well, one figure. Anything they did for Walmart during their digital whatever, like 3 figures, there were a couple black and whites, and there was the blue Renette. I need that blue Renette to get reissued. Or I need to just get on eBay and say, screw it, I'm going to get that blue Renette. All right, guys, it's time now. I got to call it. So thanks for stopping by. I love getting to know what's going on. And I love getting to chat with all of you. You guys are having a blast. You guys have it, so I get to have a blast. So, yep, there it is. See, Mr. Matson agrees. We need the blue Renette. Anyway, thanks again for stopping by. Always appreciate it. And until next time, have fun and happy snapping. See ya.